You stay informed. You know what is going on. And you are planning for the future. Not just a bigger office or out from the cubicle, you want to make your own decisions, chart your own course. You want to own your own business. But choosing the right segment of the right industry can be a daunting task. Take a look at the pet service industry. Nationwide, pet owners spend over $50 billion each and every year on pet care, and the trend is upwards. How many other industries can say that? Villa La Paz has carved out a unique segment in pet care and is now offering franchises nationwide. Here's Tom Murray to tell you about Villa La Paz.
I have been looking at the pet services industry, did some due diligence on existing pet services companies and said, this is for me, this is what I want to do. But from just purely a pet services perspective, there was a lot of opportunity, okay, to go ahead and be the leader of that sector of the industry. And so we embraced taking a new concept called cage-free. Our whole focus on this is to actually have less stress on the pet. You know, and when someone drops a pet off, there's going to be separation anxiety. So we deal with that by basically putting that animal into a group setting, because they are basically pack animals. They still have the instincts of being pack animals. And that's very comforting them, you know, for them to do that. So we're all about no stress, okay, on our guests. And that truly, truly takes away the stress. When we actually did our business model, you know, for Villa La Paz, it was basically a three-legged stool. We wanted to ensure that we had revenue streams coming in from 3 different areas. And that's really important from a franchisee perspective. When we actually take a look at additional services that we may add, this training center, we also offer dog training. And it's important, you know, from our perspective, is that we start to offer more and more services that are a real value add to our customers. We take a look at Phoenix, Arizona here, it's sort of being our test area, and we'll go ahead and take on a service, or we'll come up with a new service. We'll put the procedures and all the guidelines around it and implement all the marketing strategies along with it. And then we'll try it, we'll work out all the kinks here in Phoenix, and then we'll roll it out to our franchises as an opportunity for them for additional revenue. It's a great industry from the standpoint of it's growing every year. So we started Paws University because there was really no career development, you know, for people that wanted to go ahead and make the pet business, or being in the pet business, you know, a career. I've been blessed to have some great people around me, you know, that truly understand the animals. And they became our instructors in teaching people. And that's extremely, extremely important because, again, it's the safety piece of it for both the animal and the counselors that we have working here. Well, we did our due diligence before we started our franchising, and we looked at some of the other franchises that were, you know, in the pet services industry and some of the challenges that they were running into. I wanted to make sure that we had a very short time to market, you know, with people that wanted to go ahead and buy a Villa La Paz franchise. When they still have that passion, I want that passion not to wane at all. We put together a real estate company as one of our franchise partners. We have our in-house attorney. And so we built a team around, number one, finding locations, which is extremely important, finding the right types of locations. And then secondly, looking at the marketing piece of it, you know, will the market itself support that location, particular location? And then we go ahead and we talk to the officials, okay, the city officials, the county officials, and everything else, and we find out what we can do, what we have to do as far as permitting goes. And we've got that down pretty much to a science. We basically phased the franchise fees into measurable payouts. Third of the fee goes to when you sign the contract, when you sign the agreement, the franchisee agreement, you pay then. The second piece, when you actually have found your location, it's basically permitted and it's ready to go. And the third portion of the fee, when you have your grand opening. So it puts the sense of urgency on us to make sure that we don't lose sight of what we're all about in getting you up and running in a very short amount of time. We want you to really go ahead and be a part of the Villa La Paz family, but be a very successful piece of the Villa La Paz family.
If you're looking for a business with a low cost of entry, great upside potential, with great training and support, then you need to find out more about Villa La Paz. Choice territories are still available, so contact us today for more information.